Excellent. Thank you. You can stay seated for the next one. CCHL notification of final SOIs.
So the next two papers, the CCHL and the CCO ones, that we're notifying you that the SOIs have been finalised. Yep. When the drafts were put before you in April, you made comments on them. Those comments were fed back to the respective entities, and they have been reflected in the final SOIs. The final SOIs belong to the boards. They've been published. That's kind of the overview.
Mm-hmm. We're noting acceptance. So did anyone have any questions on number 9? Happy to move? You're seconding. So we've got Tim and Aaron to move and second. And Yanni's question?
Yeah, thank you. Given the interest in Terrace Airport, will that briefing be in public?
No, it's a workshop on the 1st of August.
Are we able to have something in public around Terrace Airport? Because I think the community are really keen. Like, obviously, we've had lots of emails and questions, and how could we, have some of that in open session?
I think that the concept for the workshop is to actually have it's not a briefing, it's actually a workshop to actually discuss with the airport your concerns. And so I think that's the appropriate time, Yanni, as part of that workshop to go, right, what do we want to do going forward in regards to what's in public and not? But I think it's really appropriate to have an open conversation with the CIAL board and CCHL in regards to what going forward. That's why we've drafted it as a workshop rather than a briefing.
So how are we going to respond to the public requesting to say what are you discussing?
After that briefing is on, that workshop is
1st of August.
1st of August next week. Is that right? I got that date right?
Yeah.
I'm back from holiday. It's
Sorry,
not far away.
So at that workshop, we'll have a discussion about what can be public facing as a council, and then we'll say to the airport, we want this
correct.
to be public facing.
That's what we want to have a conversation with the airport while they are in CCHL, so that you can have that conversation with them. They will tell you their concerns, and you can come to some arrangement about what will go forward briefing in publics and not.
And do we have a comms strategy as a city? Like, I appreciate the airport will have their own one, but as a council, do we have our own comms strategy around the Terrace Airport, given how much concern it's been raised about?
We haven't even discussed it as a council together.
Well, you've got to remember it's still very early stages of where they are in the things. But again, very good questions that should be raised in the workshop.
Okay, we had a mover and seconder, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Tim and
Aaron.
Aaron.
Right. Is there any debate for this one, for number 9? No. Okay. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Against? It's carried. Thank you. And then the CCO